Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. We finally have snow. It is winter season here in Wisconsin. Cozy, cold, and beautiful. Let's go ahead and turn candle on and get cozy and turn the lights on. Last night when my husband and the boys were getting ready for deer hunting, I was able to feed my starter. Here she is. She's fed, happy and bubbly and ready to be used. Last video I encouraged you to look out for this video. This video is special to me, and I want to invite you into my kitchen and take you along and tell you why this video is special to me. Few of my friends encouraged me and invited me to an event and said, bring your sourdough bakery goods. So let's go ahead and put some delicious, healthy, few ingredients sourdough bakery goods together. First thing I put together and let it rise was sourdough cinnamon rolls. I'm using grass-fed, grass-finished butter. That's the filling with maple syrup and some cinnamon and vanilla. Mix all of that together. And let's go ahead and roll our dough. If you ever want to make cinnamon rolls, sourdough cinnamon rolls, you can make it ahead and put it in the fridge, let it ferment, and bake it the next day. So right now I'm just going to go ahead, put it into the filling, roll it, and cut them into small pieces. I never had a table and sell stuff before like this, especially without my husband or my children. So I kept telling my husband, how am I going to do this, especially in a big place like that by myself? And you all, I want to do it again. It was so nice. The people were amazing. Everybody I met was so nice to me. I enjoyed it, every minute of it. That's why it's special, this video. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and cut these cinnamon rolls very small. And I'm going to go ahead and put into trays. Each tray I will fit in 9 little pieces because I'm going to go ahead and put them into the fridge. Let it ferment. Get them out. And when they are ready to be baked, they will rise. And it's going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and put these cinnamon rolls together. We have few more things to work on. And I want to encourage you to stay at the end of the video to see how I set up the table when I get to the event. It's going to be simple but beautiful. 9 rolls each tray, as you can see. Perfect. All of these, I cover them and I put them into my fridge downstairs. Don't they look so beautiful? Just a few simple ingredients. No sugar, no preservatives, nothing like that. So my other doughs are all ready. And now I'm going to work on putting together my sourdough artisan loaves. These are extremely simple. Water, flour, starter, and salt. So simple, so healthy, good for the gut. And guess what? They go straight into the fridge and they stay there and let them ferment. You can also make these a day or 2 days before, and when you are ready, you can bake them. So let's go ahead and put these artisan loaves together. I love making things that are so simple and share it with the community. Very easy and very cheap and very healthy to be able to put together and share with family and friends and the community. I decided to make what I know, which is the artisan loaf. I make it for my family all the time. The cinnamon rolls, the same thing. I make it for my family. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. When I was invited, I was like, I'm just going to make what I'm good at and not overwhelm myself. Also, my girls were able to put few trays of baked French toast. You guys have seen on our channel that we make it regularly, and it's simple. So my girls were able to put that together. Another person who really helped me is my closest friend. I told her this event is coming. It's going to be a lot of people coming. Can you help? So she made 20 loaves of bread, 10 plain ones, and 10, oh my God, garlic, Italian herb, and it smelled so good. The Italian herb bread my friend made, those went quickly, you all. I was so glad she was able to help us, and I will show you the video when she brings them. So my artisan loaves are all put together. I cover it, put it into this fridge because I have space up here. Let them sit overnight. This is the next day. I had more those that I mixed it together, as you can see. And you guys have seen me many times put this together. It's the honey glazed dinner rolls. Let's go ahead and wash our hands. I just prayed Fajr. It's very early. My children went back to bed. My husband is working, and I thought, you know what? Let me take advantage of early morning, and then I can rest later. Let these buns rise, and I don't have to be in the kitchen all day. As you can see, it's very early. It's still dark. So these are also kind of simple. I just cut them, roll it, and I decided to make 9 rolls into a tray, just like the cinnamon rolls. And what I did here was I gave it about maybe 3 hours, 4 hours to let it rise. A little bit of avocado oil. And as you can see, they are very small. They will be 9 pieces. And after a few hours, you will see they develop. You see how small they are? You give it a time. While those are resting, I also decided to make some focaccia. My community here, since I started my cottage bakery, a lot of people have been saying, I love your focaccia. And they are very simple. You will see, and you guys have seen me make them before. Very easy ingredients like the artisan loaf. And then all I do is put tons of good high quality olive oil or avocado oil and let it rise. And you can put any beautiful herbs or olive oil or whatever you like. So I'm just going to drizzle some good oil. And then let's go outside and get some oregano. Remember yesterday it was all snowing. It melted already. I'll take you outside and let's get some fresh herbs soon. But first, let's go ahead and take a look. Our honey glazed dinner rolls. They were so small. After a few hours, look what happened. Sourdough has taught me to be patient. So egg wash it, drizzle of honey, and we will go ahead and bake them. I grew up in Somalia, East Africa, so we use sourdough, a lot of ingredients with it. Breads, flatbreads, anjeras. So I'm familiar with it. And when I do my artisan loaves and things like that, I really don't weigh things, because when I grew up was growing up in Somalia, we didn't have these scales and things like that. So I'm doing my best to do things just like my grandma and great grandma and my neighbors did it. Just take your time. Everything will turn out beautifully. We don't have to be perfect. So the rolls, I'm going to keep them a few minutes. As you can see, the snow melted already. Got some oregano. We still have some herbs growing. So the buns, look at them. This honey glazed rolls, aren't they beautiful? Let those completely cool down, and let's go ahead and have fun putting the focaccias together. Some tomatoes, olives, garlic, and the oregano from our little garden. Some oil, sprinkle a little salt. Look at that beauty. And guess what? It's gonna go into the oven. Let that bake. And the house smells so good, you all, so good. People loved the focaccia. Some people were even asking more, and I only made few trays. I kept praying and saying, God, please guide me. These are the French baked toast. My girls made them, so I'm gonna let those cool down. The focaccias are done. I kept saying, dear God, please help me make what these people need. I didn't want to bring everything back, and I barely brought things back. The focaccias were done. These are the baked French toast. The honey glazed dinner rolls were big hit. I did not bring any back. They were gone. People bought them. Look at this beautiful. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So I brought our big table into the prayer room. Let everything cool down. Please say MashaAllah. And I want to thank you, each one of you, your du'as, your prayers. The last video, my heart was touched by your comments. I appreciate each one of you, and I wish you and pray more khair for you. I mean, look at this. Isn't that beauty? So don't think all of these that I made by myself. The French toast baked, the girls made it. My friend made 20 loaves, 10 plain breads, and 10 herb and garlic bread, and that helped. And these are the cinnamon rolls baked. Let them cool down. So what's left right now for me is the artisan loaves. I'm just gonna go ahead, get them out. There is a little bit of flour and score it, put it straight into the oven. I need to get some fresh air. We will go ahead and collect some eggs while we let the artisan loaves bake. The last couple of days, I have been having good time. This was so rewarding to see people appreciating sourdough. And I barely brought things back home. People bought them. Some people took our cards, how to connect and order more. This is ube. It's called the ube. It's purple potato that's dried. It's good for people with high blood sugars. So I only made 2. I wasn't sure if people would like it. Sabrina introduced to me this ube, and honestly, they were the first few I sold. People were like, oh yeah, I know what ube is. I'll take that. I thought I should have made more, but astaghfirullah, right? Because I asked God to guide me, and it was perfect. It turned out so beautifully. So I was able to get some fresh air and brought some eggs. Let's go ahead and wash our hands and get the artisan loaves out. Everything is coming so beautifully together. I absolutely loved it, and I was so grateful I was able to do this. And I was able to chat and enjoy with people and explain what each ingredient each, loaf of bread was made of, and simple ingredients, no preservatives, and it was wonderful to share my bakery goods with the community. I will go ahead and let everything cool down, and I'm waiting my friend to come and bring her bread, and you will see it. She made these beautiful breads. They are gorgeous. I made the loaves, and she made these other beautiful. Oh, here are the ubes. Let those completely cool down. I like to give it a few hours. So I hired the assistant who prints everything out for me and packages it for me, so that way I can rest. Look at what my closest friend made. And her breads are gorgeous. Oh my God, these came in handy because they went quickly. So I was able to sell them all out. I brought a few of them back and few of my cinnamon rolls back, but that was it. As you can see, this is my table. Little by little, everything was sold out. I appreciate each one of you for hanging out with me. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I appreciate your prayers. So this is what I wanted to share with you. It's beautiful. We made a little logo there and everything, pictures, and it was a beautiful day. Yep. There were so many people around me and they loved it. I was so grateful. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.